This is Kenneth, SBM Boxing. For request, subscribe. Let's speak boxing. Right now, we can cover different topics. I just decided to create this video just to speak boxing. You know, kill some time and stuff like that. I'm actually stuck on 95, the Turnpike in Miami. So if you guys are from South Florida, you guys understand during rush hour, around 5, 6 o'clock, it gets crazy. Decided to leave work early, and I'm gonna go to a boxing gym. So I'm gonna start going there twice a week or whatever. They got amateur boxing and stuff like that. Strap the gloves on and see what's up. But anyways, what are we gonna talk about? There's so many different topics, but if you're brand new to this channel, go ahead, friend request, subscribe. SBM Boxing, we're a big family-oriented channel. You got myself, George the Boxing Genius, Joaquin, you know, say, Clyde, the Godfather. You got Angel Chino Sanchez, Jacivin Suave Tate. We're all close family members, and friends and family, we all cover boxing. That's all we do is discuss post-fight, pre-fight, fight predictions, and we just shoot the shit, and then that's basically it. But anyways, there's so much to talk about when it comes to boxing. I'll make sure I create different videos for different topics, such as who's Cotto going to take on next, Triple G, who's going to take on next. You know, Oscar Delahoya is possibly striking Bernard Hopkins to take on Triple G. I think Bernard Hopkins, Hall of Famer, in my books, in my eyes, and a lot of people's eyes out there, especially a lot of commentators out there say the same thing. You know, Triple G will completely, possibly hurt Hopkins. It's not worth it. He's past his prime. He's already done. I understand that Golden Boy needs a spark and stuff like that. It needs to stay relevant when it comes to the boxing game. But still, man, that's dangerous. You know, the Kovale fight is a clear indication that you're past your prime. You know, Kovale completely dominated, and I think, you know, even though Triple G and Kovale are on two different scales as far as weight classes, they can still meet, they can still fight. But I think you could completely dominate it the same fashion, the same way. Not to take anything away from you, Bernard. You're a hell of a fighter, and you're one of my favorite fighters. And very, very entertaining to watch. Just to see you step in the ring, it's great. But anyways, you know, Manny Pacquiao taking on Timothy Bradley 3. I'm going to cover a prediction on that fight. But really, really quick, a lot of people wanted to see Crawford versus Pacquiao. I wanted to see that just because I just wanted to shut everybody up. You know, Crawford's a hell of a fighter, but I think Crawford's out of his league when it comes to Manny Pacquiao, at least at this time. A lot of people are counting Pacquiao out. Why? Because Mayweather beat him and things like that. So people are not really talking about Pacquiao. But Pacquiao is still a badass, dominating fighter. You know, I think Pacquiao is still going to beat Timothy Bradley. Not to discredit Timothy Bradley. He's a hell of a fighter. He's a solid fighter, respectable fighter, a 5'2" fighter. You know, he's fast. He has defensively tuned. He knows how to box. He has a little bit of pop. He's quick, defense, and stuff like that. He knows how to take a punch. So he's been in his share of battles. But I think it's going to be an entertaining fight. I think it's going to be a close fight. But I think Pacquiao's still going to dominate and come out victorious. But once Pacquiao dominates Timothy Bradley, then Pacquiao will come back in the mix. But if Crawford was to take on Pacquiao, I think Crawford would be completely out of his league. I think Crawford would be completely overwhelmed with Pacquiao as far as his speed and his power and his boxing ability. People think that Pacquiao doesn't know how to box. That motherfucker knows how to box. With the Canelo Alvarez versus Amir Khan, you know, a lot of people are calling Amir Khan a bitch. You know, a lot of people are saying that he's trying to retire. He doesn't care about boxing and shit like that. You know, he's a diva. He's asking for too much money. He's just trying to be on pay-per-view. You know, he's going to get dominated. He has no chance. He has no chin. You know, Amir Khan's looking good, man. Amir Khan's one of my favorite fighters. You know, I think Canelo Alvarez is going to win that fight. But do I say to myself, you know what, Amir Khan has no chance in winning? Absolutely not. Any fighter has a chance, especially Amir Khan. He's a hell of a fighter. You know, he has a lot of capability, and he has a lot of variables in his game that he can utilize if he uses them effectively. As long as he comes in with the boxing knowledge and as far as his experience, he has a great resume. You know, Devin Alexander's no joke. Kayaso's no joke. He actually, you know, he was in welterweight. He's actually moving up in weight again from 140 to 147. One of the things that people question is like, okay, his speed. You know, he's going to get slower. He's going to get slower. He's going to get weaker. He doesn't carry that much punching power. But I noticed that Amir Khan from 140 to 147, he looks better. He's fast. He's just as fast, explosive, and his chin is a little bit better. It's a little bit better. So you never know by him coming up in weight if he carries that same speed, added power because the added weight, you know, you just never know, man. You just never know. I know you can't train a chin or anything like that, but I honestly don't think Amir Khan has a glass chin, has a glass jaw. You know, there's a lot of fighters that's been dropped and stuff like that. Amir Khan has taken a lot of punishment. Yes, he falls at times. You know, you can basically say that Tito Trinidad had the glass jaw as well, but he fell a lot of times, but he's never got knocked out. But if you exclude the simple fact that Danny Garcia did what he did, people won't be speaking about that. Yeah, Amir Khan has been dropped several times. He's been dazed several times. But the Danny Garcia situation, I would have loved to see Danny Garcia take on Amir Khan. I would have loved to see that fight. But I think that it was in a situation where it just didn't happen, Amir Khan taking on Mayweather. Amir Khan didn't take on Manny Pacquiao. A lot of people are sitting there saying he doesn't deserve the Manny Pacquiao fight. He doesn't deserve a Mayweather fight. Manny Pacquiao fought Chris Algieri, and Chris Algieri beat Prodnikov. But in my eyes, I thought Prodnikov won that fucking fight. You know, but when Chris Algieri fought Pacquiao, everybody was cool with that. You know what I'm saying? So shit like that just gets on my nerves. So I think Amir Khan, with all due respect, Amir Khan deserves it. You know, you can't sit there and say that he's in a whole different league. You know what I'm saying? If you give Crawford a Manny Pacquiao fight, you got to give Amir Khan a fight. You know, Amir Khan has earned his stars and his stripes, you know. He has a great resume, and it's not like he's a shitty fighter. You know, I would have loved to see the Danny Garcia fight because I'm 100% positive that Danny Garcia would have got his ass whipped against Amir Khan in that rematch. You know, especially with the Virgil Hunter. I know the first couple fights he was a little rusty, but the camp's going well. Amir Khan's looking well. You know, Amir Khan said himself, you know, Chris Algieri, he took that fight lightly. But Chris Algieri, he's not no fluke, man. Stylistically, that's a different type of fighter. You know, stylistically, it was a good fight for Amir Khan. But anyways, let's get back to the Canelo Alvarez fight. Do I think Amir Khan can win this fight? Yes, he possibly could win the fight. Is it likely to happen? No, I think the odds favor Canelo to win this fight. I think Canelo is a 5'2" fighter. Canelo has a lot of punching power. Canelo has boxing ability. Canelo's fucking fast as shit as well. He's explosive. He works the body. And he's very, very elusive, you know. He has several tactics, different moves that he can basically control the fight, especially when it comes stylistically against Amir Khan. Amir Khan has an issue as far as boxers like Lamont Peterson, like a Shawn Porter, like a Marcus Madonna, that press, and Canelo Alvarez knows that. Canelo Alvarez is going to press. You know, Amir Khan's going to have to run. He's going to have to utilize the whole entire ring. He's going to have to keep the distance, utilize the jab, quick in and out. There could be a possibility that he's going to get caught. But if he avoids them big shots, obviously I'm being a 1 + 1 = 2 analysis here. There could be a possibility that might happen. You know, he could come out victorious in scorecards. You just never know. Who do I think is going to win that fight though? Canelo Alvarez. But you know, I'm listening to different boxing channels saying that there's no fucking way that Amir Khan's not going to win. No. Amir Khan has a possibility of winning. Canelo Alvarez is the heavier fighter. Is he the bigger fighter? I think Amir Khan's bigger, like taller. Amir Khan has reach. You know, I think Amir Khan is going to have, he as far as size, height-wise and stuff like that, he's not going to get, he can square up. You know, but as far as punching power and stuff like that, I give the advantage to Canelo. As far as the chin, I give the advantage to Canelo. But Canelo fought Cotto, you know. Canelo showed some flaws in his game. You know, Canelo has fought Erislandy Lara. He showed some flaws in his game. You know, Canelo has fought Josecito Lopez. He got caught, but Josecito Lopez, you can't compare Josecito Lopez to fucking Amir Khan. Amir Khan will dominate Josecito Lopez. So if Josecito Lopez was okay to fight Canelo Alvarez, by all means, I think Amir Khan can withstand that. You know, some of the boxing channels, it's going to be 2 rounds, it's going to be 3 rounds. You know, fucking Amir Khan, I'll be surprised if he doesn't get his ass knocked out. Nah, I don't see that happening like that. Man, that's a slap in the face and discrediting Amir Khan. He's not that shitty of a fucking, like, he's not a shitty fighter to get knocked out in 3 rounds. Even though it happens. If he does get knocked out quick, it doesn't mean he's a shitty fighter. But I don't see that happening like that. I think as long as he takes, I wouldn't say the Mayweather approach because Amir Khan's not Mayweather, but Mayweather has a blueprint as far as Lara has a blueprint. You gotta utilize the ring. You gotta stick and move, stick and go, counter, keep the distance. But the only thing about it, Canelo Alvarez, he's a sleek fighter. He's a slick-ass fighter. He works the body. He's very, very explosive. Especially, he's very elusive with that uppercut, and he goes to the left of the body. He throws some bombs, man. So don't get surprised if Amir Khan doesn't get caught. But as far as everyone else, I'm just basically responding to a lot of comments that, you know, inboxes that I was getting. Do I think that he's going to get dominated? Do I think Amir Khan's crazy? No, the person that I think is crazy is Canelo Alvarez for taking this fight. My only thing is, I think it's an entertaining fight, but if you're a belt holder at 160, why are you fighting someone at catch weight? You know, especially you're inviting somebody up. You know, fight Triple G, fight somebody at the 160 middleweight division. You know, that's my only thing. But other than that, I don't think Amir Khan's going to get dominated like that. I think he's going to lose. If he gets caught, yes, there's a possibility he might get hurt. But I don't think he's, you know, I think Amir Khan's definitely prepping for that. And I don't think, you know, a lot of people think he's stupid, he's dumb. I don't know what the fuck he's thinking, whatever. But it is what it is. My fight prediction goes towards Canelo Alvarez. But you never know. You never know. So, if Amir Khan comes out victorious, Mayweather can't say shit. Nobody can say shit. Kell Brook definitely can't say shit, because a lot of people thought, you know, everybody, you know, Amir Khan's ducking Kell Brook. Why? Because the punching power and his boxing ability. Hey, Canelo Alvarez, Kell Brook, I would definitely give it to Canelo Alvarez as far as ability. You know, I would definitely fight Kell Brook over Canelo Alvarez. I will fight Keith Thurman over Canelo Alvarez. So by him stepping up and taking on Canelo Alvarez, says a lot. Definitely says a lot. But anyways, guys, it's Kenneth. That's me unboxing. For request, subscribe. Have a good one.